Hey Monkey community, hope everyone had a great Wednesday. Checking in on the project. We're at a market cap of 213,000, which is down slightly, just under 5% over the last 24 hours. So again, that floor is holding strong and looking good. We have the convicted top 40 holders that are holding and waiting for what we know is coming, and that's looking good. We'll do holder analysis at some point soon here, but overall, steady accumulation zone continues. Real ones are adding more or holding. We're still shilling, energy's still there. We still love the meme. And I want to talk about that a little bit. One of the bull thesis supporting points is just that universal love of monkeys. And that's something that's beyond this meme coin. It's just something that's out there that will always be out there is that folks love monkeys for how they are. And I think this is an overlooked part of the monkey narrative at times. It's just this kind of built-in mind share that monkeys have on the timeline and on social media. And so, I was looking into a little bit, and people love monkeys for a number of reasons. They're relatable, they have human-like behaviors, they have complex social lives, they have intelligence, they have playful antics. We've seen that a lot, the mischievous monkey. And they also display emotions like humans. They have friendships, rivalries, etc. And they also have emotions like joy, anger, depression. So there's a lot of things about monkeys that people love and because they can relate to them, right? And they're an animal, but people look at the human like characteristics and we can all relate to it, right? The monkey's sometimes sad, sometimes is happy, sometimes getting in trouble. They love to eat, right? And they love to be fed. And the content on social media just proves how much people love monkeys. And I was just looking on TikTok here. If you search for monkey, that's all I search for. You can see a bunch of different accounts here. And I pulled up just a few of them, like this one here, Monkey Baby, 1.1 million followers, almost 30 million likes. And I don't know if this is AI or not. It looks real in some cases. It's got a person in there, but anyway, it's got a lot of videos with baby monkeys doing things like wearing backpacks and little outfits, like they're going to school, eating, and being treated like a baby, kind of being fed. And also, there's this Jing Jing the monkey, which I think we've got GIFs for this that we use, where he's just sort of a friendly looking monkey, chubby monkey, and they feed him and all this stuff. So that there's this account, then there's Baby Monkey Moon. I think this one's pretty popular, where they dress up the monkey and the monkey does cute things and there's just tons of stuff like this. And then there's also videos where they're at the zoo or at a wildlife preserve harassing people, things like that. So there is a general love for monkeys and the content that we see online. And so these 935,000 followers, there's some folks that would be interested in meme coin, especially once the onboarding and the adoption of the mainstream folks, the normies, happens. And I think we're getting there. We've talked about the fact that you can buy meme coins. There's a lot of meme coins on Coinbase. It's a lot easier than all the structural legislation that's coming through. So there are some things that lead me to believe that we're entering a point where meme coins get even more popular. And the simple, solid narratives like Monkey will do well, I think. Folks in general love monkeys, and our brains are um, kind of wired to like monkeys, right? Over the years, we've all watched monkey videos and seen funny monkey things, and so it immediately makes sense. So like when I saw the monkey meme, it connected with me, right? It's like, oh yeah, monkey, that makes complete sense. And naturally, we're gonna love the monkey meme because it brings us joy, kind of like these videos. So in my opinion, this is incredibly bullish for monkey for the long term, and the prospects for the coin are relate to this directly, right? There's endless GIFs, videos to post, and other things like that, and folks just naturally like the monkey. If they like a monkey wearing, overalls, why not throw a blue hoodie on him? They'll love that too. And so I'm just incredibly excited about monkey and what we're gonna do. because of this. This is one of the main points. It's simple. It's kind of built-in narrative and mind share that can't be taken away, right? This isn't going away tomorrow, whereas some other trending coins might be forgotten at some point, but monkey's never going away. I wanted to also mention that we have a space later today on Thursday, January 29th at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'll put a link in the post, but come and join us to talk to the monkey community. It's a great way to get to know everybody and talk about all things monkey and the market as well. And I look forward to that. All right, let's look at X here and at the bookmarks. I have saved here some of the good posts from today that I saw. Levis says, simply grow a pair and start holding with conviction. I think this is simple, but essentially what we need to do as monkey holders is just hold with conviction. And we just need people to come and join us. And I was thinking today, it shouldn't be so hard. And I think it's hard in this market to get a group of people together that can say, we're just going to hold this one coin and chill it, right? We don't need that many solid holders to do this, especially at this market cap. It's quite affordable. Just grab 1% and help us chill. And that's what we need. We need to keep on adding folks that are just going to buy and hold and wait for what's going to happen. And I think we're going to be in great shape if we can do that. So keep on onboarding folks. If you see a good holder, a good bag worker, the type of person that holds with conviction, then, tell them about Monkey. I think it's a good way to, grow that holder base and also make it stronger, which has been happening over time. Andrew says it's time to return to OG memes. The trenches abandoned the OG principles that built belief and sent memes to billions. Greed over conviction, metas over culture, extraction over creation. That's why we don't see billion-dollar runners make memes great again. And he's got a list of some of these top memes, these OG memes, and I would put Monkey in that same category. Monkey, the coin, the community, we've been kind of preaching this return to the billion-dollar animal runners and hold with conviction, shill, work your bags. All that stuff applies to these memes as well as the monkey meme. And I think we are seeing a gradual shift to this, right, with the runners lately, is that folks are letting some stuff run a little bit more. There is some excitement and belief that some of these will run to the billions. And I'm excited about Monkey as one of those. To me, even with all the runners that we've seen lately, Monkey's still by far the best narrative, the one that I can truly see going to the billions. Definitely the millions for the short term, and then obviously tens of millions, 50 million, and so on and so forth. Link says, don't scam your brothers, don't farm your brothers, be a good person, dig and work for your bags, and God will bless your token. I feel the same way. It's simple. We have a good community of good folks, as far as we know. Let's not dump on each other or farm each other, and let's just work for our bags. And I think good things will happen with the monkey token. Andy Lian says something similar. Have conviction, work for your bag, trust your community. Man, that's great if we can get to that point where we all trust each other, we have conviction, we're working for our bags, and I think we're getting there. And over time, again, probably mention it every single day, this here is growing that conviction. Folks that are buying regularly, interacting with the community, building up these whale bags right now while things are low. We're going to control the supply. We're going to hold. We're going to let this thing run when it's time. Dawn says if you really think there won't be rotations from gold, silver, metals into crypto, you really need help. And he's talking about how the metals have been running lately. And I do think there will be a rotation into crypto. It's bullish when this happens. Everyone starts worrying when their own investments aren't going up. But it's good for crypto if markets are doing well overall. And likewise, it's good for Monkey when memes are doing well. And on that note here, shout out Soldier Bryce for sending this over. Solana Flora says just in meme coin season appears to be making a strong comeback on Solana with daily new token creation at an 11-month high and all major metrics, including launchpad volume and active addresses, reaching new highs. So this is incredibly good news for memes. Again, talking about how things end up impacting our bags, our monkey bag. If Solana does well, meme coins do well, that's good for Monkey, having the visibility on Monkey and meme coins in general is a good thing for sure. And Dawn says those who zoom out survive, those who zoom in panic. And again, I've been pulling up the zoomed out chart here, and this is good to see. This is where we're going to get back to. I think Bryce was talking and posting that Elon took us to 18 million before, and we're going to be back there. And you can look at the history and the sideways accumulation zone over the last few months and know this is a good solid holder base, and I think we have a chance to do some really great things with Monkey. So hold strong there and keep on shilling, working your bags, adding more believers, and we're going to make it. Thanks, everyone. I will see you tomorrow.